the local recording is started. Let's just hop into it. Let's hop into talking about Godzilla. All right, here's the first image we have. This is the well-known the atomic bong bong, not atomic bong. This is the very well-known like mushroom cloud head Godzilla that's kind of made a comeback recently.
Yeah, Mushroom Cloud Godzilla.
Yeah. Let me turn you guys up a second. You guys are a little...
Ugly.
He is a little
Very
ugly,
cool.
but I think that adds to kind of like his creepiness a little bit. You know what I mean?
Definitely if he was supposed to be for like the first Godzilla.
He's got like an almost chimp or primate looking head a little bit. Which I think is interesting. I've also seen this come back recently for like analog horror shit. Analog horror people on TikTok and YouTube Shorts loved this design and have made like 3D models of it and shit. And I do think, I was thinking about this in the shower. I do think there's an aspect to this design where like, Shin Godzilla and Minus one are the most recent Japanese Godzillas, and while definitely obviously he's still made by nuclear bomb or like radiation or what have you, he's not really an allegory for the atomic bomb. You know what I mean in those movies?
Yeah.
This kind of very much keeps that atomic fear Godzilla like that, where he's like almost the embodiment of the nuclear blast, and I think it's nice to see. I would love to see this in some a design like this in something official. Always love when they look back at Yerm. All right, you guys got anything more to say about this? Should we move on to the next image?
You mentioned the analog horror stuff. Have you ever seen Man in the Suit?
I have seen Man in the Suit. Dude looks like a fetus, says Grim. He does look like a fetus. I think it's more supposed to be like tumors and shit. But
this is what we expected.
Yeah. But yeah, I
I
have seen Man in the Suit. It's pretty decent. I enjoy it. Good amount.
Yeah, me and Flo, we have seen the latest one, which was the Ghidorah incident.
Oh, there's a new. I haven't seen that one yet.
There is a new one.
I'm excited for that one.
That one's wild. We won't spoil, but that one's fucking nutty.
I'll have to get into it. 1 second. I'm ripping open a pack of cookies right now.
Oh, God.
Get this fucking thing open. I want my cookies, goddammit. They're in like a tube. How do I fucking pull them out of this tube? There we go. Okay. All right, then we'll move on to the next one. Next one, here's just like a classic, just like it's like the model superimposed on like a background or whatever. You know what? Hey, that's like -1 where he's got the train in his mouth though, isn't it?
Yeah. Godzilla puts a lot of trains in his mouth in his time.
Favorite pastime.
It's true.
This is very reminiscent to not reminiscent. Like definitely there was inspiration with -1 for this one, because -1 is
definitely.
basically a homage to the first movie.
What is this? 1 second. I gotta change. This is not a good imposing music for this. What the fuck?
Oh, Funkyzilla.
1 second. I need good. Why is it giving me? I need like. There we go. Give me Bowser Orchestra Mario World music. There we go. That's what I want. But yeah, I always like how this first Godzilla. Where's the F11? There we go. I always like how this first Godzilla has had almost like this very square face and mouth. You know what I mean? He has this he has like a drooping dog face a little bit.
Very rectangular.
Why is it not letting me move on to the next one now? What the fuck happened?
How many do we have of these?
What?
How many concept arts do we have?
Oh, here we can. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot. We'll try to make it as much as we can. Hey, there we go. Go back to this one. There we go. Just another one of the superimposed, kind of nothing. Shooting. He's got a leg in his hand, or he's got a whole woman in his hand.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This size is fucked up though, because he is not this small.
Yeah. I mean, he was literally just holding
A train, yeah.
like passenger rail in his mouth like a future, and that person's almost the size of his arm.
Yeah.
Those are the only Godzilla Kong could kill, because he's like 2 feet tall. Okay.
I mean, Kong would probably struggle a bit.
Next here we got like the 3D model, I guess, used for like some of the puppet scenes from the first movie. He looks very odd. He definitely looks like a mutant freak here.
He looks more like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got more of like the T-Rex vibe in this image here.
It's interesting how in a lot of this concept art he is very much like dinosaurish, but then because of the suit he's much more he's always standing upright. He's never really
Hunched over.
that hunched over and that like primitive looking. Just more of the 3D maquette. That looks pretty good. Something about that I really like. Look, you can see the sketches of like Mushroom Cloud Godzilla in the background there. Nice.
Yeah.
That looks freaky. He looks like
Yeah.
he looks like a bulldog. He looks like a bulldog
Like
that's
a
gonna bite you.
crocodile.
They also kind of go back and forth on the digigrade legs, on whether they want to do like just normal, like human ass looking legs, or they like have the backwards knee and shit. It's very
Yeah.
they really do go back.
I
and
mean, I
forth on
assume it's difficult to do
the back
the
the digigrade.
yeah with the suit.
Yeah, with a person in a suit. Yeah. Though in the first suit, it kind of does look like it. When we get to it, I'll show you. It's more the maquette. We can skip these. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the like the storyboards. This is weird because Godzilla looks different in like every single one of them. And this one you can see here, he's got like a. Why do I keep doing this? What am I pressing that keeps doing this? It like zooms in, but it doesn't zoom in. Go back. 1 second. I gotta stop trying to zoom in. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Pop. Sorry, Fluid. Sorry, chat. There we go. Anyways, here we go. Oh hey, Eris, how you doing? But yeah, this one's weird because what is going on with his hands? Why are his hands feet?
I like his hands though. He got them villain hands.
He
Like,
does.
He's ready to
Well,
like. grab
he's conniving.
This is like a very.
He's ready.
This is a very lanky Godzilla. He's got like weird ass proportions.
Like he's ready to like commit some like mischief.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to steal the jewel. He's gonna steal that jewel. He's gonna rob the bank.
Tokyo shall be mine.
This one, he looks very much
Oh,
like
he looks really fat.
he looks very much like the more traditional interpretation of like an Asian dragon in this one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something with like the
I
snout.
like that one though.
Yeah, I always like. We'll get into this more as we get into the same with other designs, but I always like when Godzilla has a bit of a million features in his face. I think that that's really good.
Yeah, the details.
Yeah, when he looks like he's a little bit of a kitty, a little bit of kitty injected into him. All right, let's move on. Here we go. Look at this one. Literally every different storyboard is like a totally different design. Like we got like a T-Rex looking ass in the first one, in the second one, and then like a alligator looking one, and then like sea monsters, and then there's the dragon one and the one we just saw, and then they're like all different. Every single one looks different.
That last shot's very close to what we would actually get.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Like, how do I fucking open this thing more? I want another cookie. God damn it! Give me a cookie. I'll kill a man if I don't get a cookie.
I'm playing Payday 2. I'm not playing Payday 2.
You're not playing Payday 2? Alright. Here's another, like, 1-for-1 for, like, in the movie.
Oh, shoot. Wait, that's actually cool.
Yeah. We don't really see Godzilla eat things anymore, though. Like, he eating a cow right there?
There's a rule. There's a rule now.
Yeah, they made a rule now that Godzilla can't eat people at the very least.
Yeah, he can't eat people. He can bite people, but he can't eat people.
That's so weird. They also made the rule recently he can't die, which is like, bro, that means we're never getting to destroy a plot line.
Yeah, but I can see where they're coming from. It, you know, Toho's Toho.
Toho is
It's
the
like The Rock.
Toho is the Nintendo is the Nintendo of movies.
What are you talking about? No, Toho's like the Disney.
Alright.
They're big.
Are they evil?
No, they're not. Well, I can't confirm that.
You cannot confirm nor deny. Right, let's move on next.
You know, it's like.
I like this one. I don't know. This one seems like. What's with all the? I guess that's fire in the city. I thought that was like gaseous fumes. Another lanky one. A lot of these like make them almost have look like a monitor lizard a little bit with like these shorter
I
arms.
would
Yeah.
love to see a like very lanky Godzilla, or at least a kaiju of like. Well, that stature.
Not much here. He's just kind of same old. He looks fucked up here, bro. He looks like a demon. He looks like a little fucking freak.
Dorsal plates.
I could just be behind him, you know, because it's
No, yeah,
perspective.
but I'm assuming they're probably gonna have to be really small because like.
Yeah. He's not striking the silhouette.
A lot of the posters in like the 70s and 60s kind of had this watercolor look, acrylic, whatever look to it. So that's what I think when I see this. Oh, look at his fucking eyes. Look at him. What is he looking at? Who's he looking at? Kind of reminds me of actually the GVK, Godzilla, the one that's like a embodiment of the spirits of Hiroshima or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He looks a little bit like that. Okay, that's just blasting a building. I mean, that looks pretty good. I don't know if that's a 3D model, that's a printer, but the texture looks good. That he looks like the Grinch. What? Look at his.
Oh, I love that.
Look at his
He's
fat
a mean one.
Mr.
Oh, he's
G.
ready.
So good.
Stop that, man.
He's got his hand on his hip.
Yeah, he's a little
Yo,
sassy. He's been a little sassy on with his big dumpy.
Yeah, he now if that previous one was like evil villain, this one's like he's like super villain.
This is the gay villain. This is the fruity lizard.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah?
this is the gay Disney villain of Godzilla.
Yes, that is so true. He would, yeah. He'd have like a whole song where like people are like, God damn.
Yeah, like,
God damn.
This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good for the
This is
time.
very King Kong.
Yeah, it is very King Kong. But I think it looks good
I
for the
think
time.
That's something I'm starting to notice. Is like there's definitely inspirations from King Kong.
Well, I mean, obviously that was like the first. I don't know if it was the
But yeah,
first monster movie.
I know that. But it's interesting that at the like when it finally released, it's very different from Kong, which I like
Yes.
a lot.
It's not on some island filled with dinosaurs. It's very much, you know, it does have it's got a bit more of a purpose than I think King Kong does, or more of a message. I guess King Kong has like the don't mess with nature maybe message, but I feel like Godzilla's message is much more apparent and like, especially for the time, was like real, like literally like hardly even 10 years ago, these people were bombed with the most fearsome weapon on the face of the planet that like nobody should have to endure. Not that, like I said, not that Kong's message of like maybe protect nature wasn't bad, or I just think
The
this is
more
better.
recent Kong movies have definitely done Kong more justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think while the Peter Jackson King Kong, this is a bit of a tangent, but while the Peter Jackson King Kong is great, I do wish it didn't have like that. It guy gets a little racist when they like have the native people on the island. It's a little much.
No, that's the issue with Kong is because you're dealing with like native people, and every time, even in its beginning, the representation of the native people have been always been bad, very bad.
Yeah, I do think the MonsterVerse probably does it the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MonsterVerse has definitely done Kong a bit more justice.
Yeah. I mean, you could also say that's a theme of the original King Kong, is like colonization, or like, you know, something of the sort, a little bit. Like white dudes
Yeah.
coming onto this
Oh,
land that's not theirs, and then it's there. You can say that. Okay. Next, just more superimposed. Let me just kind of skip through. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's him destroying a bridge.
That's
No, the bridge.
It's a little blurry, but that does look good.
Really good.
That's pretty good. I can't really tell what Godzilla looks like here. Kind of looks like he has a T-Rex head. Almost looks like he's got like a Brontosaurus nose like on his forehead. You see that a little bit? Like right? Oh, you don't have my mouth. Oh, you guys
I
do.
really like that you can't really get an idea of what Godzilla looks like in this one.
I've noticed
This
his.
is a really good.
I've also noticed his dorsal plate designs are kind of all over the place. Some of them look like Stegosaurus. Some of them look like how they're supposed to look. I guess for the purpose of
Yeah.
like a storyboard, they just kind of do whatever they want. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
And look, he's got a
Picture of-
look at that fucking old ass dinosaur image in that book. Look at that shit. We really
Yeah.
thought that's what these bitches looked like. That's crazy. Hey Max, how you doing? You see, even there, his dorsal plates are more than just like spikes.
Yeah.
Very,
I
very.
mean, because nowadays they're like
vertical.
a part of it. Like they are extremely iconic. But I mean, they probably weren't thinking too hard about that back then.
Yeah, they were just trying to make a big, cool dinosaur. at that point. That one's fun. That should be in the Man in the Suit. Put that in the Man
Yeah,
in the Suit.
that's
Oh,
a fucking man in the
A man in the
that's
suit
definitely
as
in the man
image.
in the suit somewhere.
It's
That
got-
is definitely a man of the suit.
Look at his glowing eyes. He's judging you.
That is such an evil image.
He's still got a little bit of that cat/bear kind of like a DNA in there. Like you can see like with that facial structure. It's with that. It's the same thing Bowser kind of has, right? With those like jowly kind of face.
Yeah, like the jowls.
This one just looks. This is Barney the dinosaur if he was Godzilla. This dude got no
Barney.
teeth. This dude is.
love him.
He's so
Look at him.
unthreatening.
He's so
Yeah,
happy.
look. I think this might be like a model for the suit, and it does kind of got digigrade legs a little bit, or like that knee's at least bumping out majorly. And the spikes are just spikes. But I like this one. This is like something. This is almost like. This is kind of what the rest of the Showa era leans into, because like look at his eyes. He's kind of got like more human, cartoonish eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
But he died. This
Yeah.
dude is gumless. This dude could. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that. I like this.
Oh.
That's a very.
Ooh, that one's cool.
Yeah, I think the only thing is the proportions of the arms. I even have trouble with this sometimes of making Godzilla's arms too long, because if you make them too long, then it looks uncanny. But you got to give it just right, and then because he mostly attacks with his tail and breath and shit. This is another good. He's got the fucking feet hands again from that one image. This almost looks like something out of a JRPG.
A bit, yeah.
About like it almost looks like something out of like a early Final Fantasy or art or like.
I'm thinking Dragon Quest.
That's,
Dragon
that's
Quest.
your starter town, and your family's about to get murdered to start your quest.
That's the first boss. He's also pretty small here. Like, he's big, but he's not nearly as big as, like, other times. Like, he could fit a train in his mouth. Maybe he's not that big. Maybe it's just the perspective. I do like this whole, like, era. I love these cliffs. Man, I wish I could do this. I want to be able to draw landscapes like this. Other than that, I like it. I like that he's blue. He's got a little bit of a blue tint to him. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Blue is very nice touching.
Yeah.
It's very,
I
give this a 10 out of 10. We're not ranking these.
We're not ranking these. We're just going through and talking about them. I don't. It's not that I don't like the pink in the new Godzilla, but I do. The blue is his color. Blue is Godzilla's color to me, always, all the time. Like unless he's doing like a burning Godzilla moment, but even then, that's temporary.
Yeah. It's like I don't
Oh,
think
we
the
gotta-
pink's gonna be back in the next movie.
We gotta move. Sometimes
He'll
it does
probably
this. There we go.
revert back to his more distinct look, but maybe his dorsal plates will just look a little bit different.
Yeah. This is for Godzilla 3D, which I think was one of the first attempts for American Godzilla before the TriStar one. Even
Oh.
he looks very T-Rex here.
Yeah.
No, definitely. And I think that's a big issue with the original American Godzilla. Because he was just a big dinosaur.
Yeah, he's not
That's
just a
key.
big dinosaur. If you're gonna do that, do something like how they did in the Heisei area, where there was the Godzillasaurus, and then it was mutated into Godzilla, and then you could do that. But you can't just have like normal ass Godzilla looking like a T-Rex with like the dorsal plates, because that's
Mhm.
he's more mobile than that. He's more evolved than that. This looks a little bit better though. That first image doesn't do it justice. I've seen these before. These are pretty good once you see more of them, like more full body. Like this isn't that bad. He's got the bigger chest. He's got like a more robust arm. Still very T-Rex like that. I mean, but I don't mind. I don't.
Yeah.
It's kind of gotten rid of those mammalian features I enjoy, but so does Monster vs Godzilla. But I still enjoy that. So there. This is. I've seen this one around. This is. I like it. I don't know if it's Godzilla. It might be too. It might be straying a little too far. It really is if you get rid of that more iconic kind of like cat facial structure. It looks a little less like Godzilla.
Very reptile-esque.
Yeah, a little too much.
Reptile Godzilla.
What music is playing right now? What is this? Oh, it's from Woolly World. Okay. Here we go. He like see in some of these shots he looks pretty good. Like the nose doesn't look as bulbous as it does in others. Like that first one up there doesn't look too bad, and like this one down here I kind of like. If this was more like the design of like the TriStar Godzilla, I wouldn't have minded. But then, like I said, this is before even the TriStar Godzilla. This is like its own thing. It was for Godzilla 3D. Like I said, it was gonna be a 3D movie. That's why we have like all these arrows.
Just gonna be 3D.
This one is that's just like that. This is like we're back a dinosaur story. That's just like John Goodman's character right there. That's not even Godzilla. That is just like a fucking. That looks more like Giganto or what's his fucking name? Gorosaurus. That looks more like Gorosaurus than it does Godzilla.
What is that? Oh, I said that the U.S. military.
Oh, he's also way too small here. He needs to be like 2 times bigger at the very least.
Yeah, the perspective doesn't really help out because it makes that plane look absolutely ginormous.
Yeah, it looks like the plane.
massive.
It looks like the plane is crashing it. Yeah. That is, I feel like a plane's not that much bigger than, maybe it is that much bigger than a car though. I don't know. I don't fucking see planes up close. I can't.
Tigers are much bigger than cars.
He's going after a train again. What is it?
He loves his trains.
Why does this dude love his trains? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Man, he looks so happy.
Oh, here's a 3 model, but he was of like what? I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It's the face. It looks a little wonky, but the body's not bad.
Is that? That's Godzilla in a retirement home. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That kind of. This is like Godzilla's grandpa. Like, oh, Sonny boy, I got mutated too. I'm mutated Godzilla. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm doing a fucking Pickle Rick moment. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He looks so doofy. He looks like he'd be in like one of those, like a Red Letter Media Best of the Worst movie. Like, this is the puppet they use for like the dinosaur. It's like this is like Barney's cousin on crack. I also don't like the color. I don't know what's this, like, why is he like tan?
He's like brown and green.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, this maybe was at a point in the painting stage, but it's still, he looks weird. He looks freaky. Chad, if you have anything to say anything too, you know, feel free to speak up. You know, it's not, can't not say anything.
Yeah, call Adam Stinky.
What? This model, that one looks a little bit better.
Oh, I do like that.
He's got a little baby.
He does. He's got a little baby.
Man. This is the plot of Ultraman Rising.
That is the I saw that movie recently. I very much enjoyed that.
We saw
it last night. It was great.
Yes, you know it. You get it. You understand. There's one in color. I don't mind green for Godzilla. I don't mind if like green. I don't think Hanna-Barbera Godzilla's in this list anywhere though, which is unfortunate. But I don't mind it when he's green. I think that's fine. Obviously, I still stick with like maybe more of a gray tinge with a blue, and then the blue spikes. But I'll take
it. Is that guy wearing his tie reversed around his neck?
No, that's an ascot, like Fred.
That's an ascot. Oh.
Yeah, this was like the 80s or like the 70s. Okay, I don't know which one of this is still for Godzilla 3D. This might be starting to go into TriStar. I don't like this. This is not. It's a cool design, but this isn't Godzilla.
Looks like it'd be like an aquatic creature.
Well, I mean, Godzilla is supposed to, like, that's something
yeah, he is.
That's why...
He looks like Yoshi.
That's why I like... He does kind of look like Mario movie Yoshi a little bit, doesn't he? That's why I like... One thing I like about MonsterVerse is that he, they did give him gills, and I appreciate that. Pet-sized Godzilla. Oh, this is pet... Yeah. Would you have guys have Godzilla if he was this big? Would you have him in your house? He still has atomic breath, but would you have him in your house?
Oh, hell no.
No, you don't want that?
Unless I can like de-atomic breath him, can I like take out that organ? Is that fucked up?
That's kind of fucked up.
It might just be acid reflux.
It might be acid reflux.
You know, people who have pet skunks get their stink gland removed.
Someone in chat is saying ew, and I also like he's so veiny. That's one of the things. He's like, look at his like neck. He's got like fat rolls upon fat rolls. I think it'd be good in something else though. He also kind of looks almost like something out of Final Fantasy or like a JRPG a little bit. This one, I like this guy. I like him.
So stubby.
I really like his proportions. I like his long ass tail. I like his head shape.
Why is he so small?
I don't know. I like him though. He's like, what is it about him? He kind of.
He's really stout.
He's stout.
He's like wide.
Dino Crisis boss for the ugly one. His spines look good. I like his long tail. Yeah, this one looks good. I like this one. Little guy. Just another basic Godzilla. Pretty good. I like the proportions still. He's firing his laser. These ones kind of not much to talk about with these ones. Ooh, I like this. I like whenever we get the more like animalistic, almost like studying of Godzilla, where it's like, oh yeah, this is how he swim. How he swim.
He goes swim, wow, 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 wow.
Bum bum bum. Oh, this is Biolante. This is Godzilla vs. Biolante.
Oh, that was Biolante.
Oh
that is a fucked up Biolante. Kind of makes it.
I love that.
Oh, him laying down. Yeah, that looks so alien.
Yeah, that's like gross looking, but like in a good way.
Yeah, I still think this was probably a better choice to go with the Biolante design they went with, because I like it, but it is like really weird. It's like difficult to tell.
Like the tentacles, they look like they're based on like pitcher plants.
I was just about to say this. Yeah, the whole thing almost kind of looks like a pitcher plant a little bit. Yeah, and the nasty veins. Godzilla himself here looks like he just looks stand. That's Heisei Godzilla. I'm just gonna say Heisei Godzilla is peak Godzilla. I don't think that anyone's gonna argue with me on that.
I don't know.
Oh, I really like. Something about. I don't know. I like this one a
Oh,
lot.
shit.
There's another Biolante. Oh look, Biolante's got like a little human face in its main piston. That's interesting. I kind of don't mind. I kind of like that idea. This is kind of a sick Biolante. I would wish we would almost get some Godzilla monsters that look a bit more like just weird, like with a human, like less animalistic and more like bizarre. But this is pretty good. I like how they're kind of keeping with the flower motif, because in the movie, Biolante is only like a flower for like 2 seconds before she opens and becomes like a dinosaur plant.
You go,
I like it. It almost looks like they're growing
like
out of
that.
Godzilla, like it's a poison.
oh, it's-
Oh, look, wait, these are like missiles. Like the stamens of the, like, that's kind of neat. I like that.
no.
More of this specific design. This is, I do like this. It almost looks like a Ultraman villain, a little bit.
Bet.
More of this one. Wow, they must.
Oh my, that is horrifying.
That one's pretty. They must. I wonder how long this design was in development, like for, because there's a lot of concept art of this one.
You see like the face poking through on that one.
This one is just like it's Biolante,
Ugh.
just a walking plant. I kind of get why they changed this, because that would be a little too generic. Ooh, gross. Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. That's some.
Yummy.
That's body
Ooh,
horror. That's
oh.
body horror right there.
I love body horror Godzilla.
No, it's fucked up. They're like growing in and out of him. Nasty, bro. What is that supposed to? Was he gonna die, or is it just? I mean, Godzilla can take some. Ah, here we go. Now we're getting a more like normal Biolante,
All
modern Biolante. Yeah. This looks like the same style from that other one we were looking at with like the blue tinged Godzilla. Like it's the same artist. Very Dragon Quest Final Fantasy looking. That's fucked up. It was fucked up. There we go. Now we're at like the Biolante we know and love. I kind of think the human face one had a better look to it though, considering the whole like it has like that dude's daughter's DNA or whatever, that dude's dead daughter's DNA.
Yeah.
But I still like Biolante enough. I like Biolante enough. One of the few female Godzilla villains, which is very nice. Another one, looks like another that red design. Almost looks like zombies or something here. It is weird there's so much. I don't know why there's so much Biolante here. What the fuck is this image? Why does he look zooted?
Jesus.
What the fuck is wrong with Godzilla in this image? Why he look like that? He's like, oh. He looks like he forgot to pick up his kid from soccer practice.
My boy's
Tiny
zooted
human
out.
head really like that.
Oh my god.
Godzilla, it's me, God.
He's like, oh shit,
Left
I'm
your
going to
keys at
hell.
home.
More Biolante. I can't even tell what this is. What's going on here?
It's something.
Funny
man.
that.
That's something.
He's
That's
fighting God.
he's fighting God again. Let me go. We're getting all these Biolante. I like this one
That one he's
artistically.
really fighting God. There's like
He's
That's
genuinely. That's Jesus,
That is-
right? That's Jesus. What if Godzilla was Jesus? What if he was the second coming?
I don't know, man.
You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't
Maybe.
want a vengeful Jesus. Oh, here's the poster.
Oh,
Here's the
that-
poster for the
That's not
movie.
even concept art. That's literally like the box cover.
Yeah, this is the poster for the movie. This does go hard. All the Heisei posters go hard as fuck. I don't know if we'll see all of them, but we'll see what we see, I guess. Yeah, this one goes hard. Goes hard.
I love that one. That one's good.
We gotta. Oh, I guess every time we like it gets to a new section, we gotta switch over to. There we go. Okay, here's Godzilla vs King
Super
Ghidorah.
Mario, bro.
Don't worry that. Yeah, everything I do has to have Mario, baby. There's only 2 here, so we'll just look.
Love Mario.
This is just Heisei Godzilla once again. Peak Godzilla. I don't know what else to say about it. That's kind of. I like that kind of. He looks very dinosaur. Like that's a good mix of dinosaurish, but also not like too dinosaurish. This might have been like for the Godzilla source. That might have been like a concept for the Godzilla source. All right, and then there he is, baby. There he is in the Mario movie. Oh, everything I do always have Mario in it. Whoa, whoa. This is fucked up. Look what they did to Yoshi.
What are they? What's wrong with the bomb?
I don't know. I mean, this was.
What's that shoes on?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't look at that. That's ugly. You don't want to see that. Okay, this is for... Oh, now we're into the TriStar film. Now we're into TriStar film design. because we're gonna get into some here, because these are sad. This original one they had is so sad to lose, because I genuinely think it could have been really, really good. So here's the side view
But
of it.
you know, they wanted to make Godzilla sexy.
They wanted to make him sexy, because everyone...
Wait, are we gonna see the concept art where they like Godzilla legit has like boobs?
I don't know. We might. Here's more of it.
If so, that's gonna.
This kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. This goes hard.
It does, but the perspective on its foot's kind of weird.
I think that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
It's
his foot
obviously
looks
exact.
way too big.
I mean, yeah, but that's, I think, it's supposed to be exact. I kind of like that, it's playing with it. His leg is a little weird. I don't understand what's going on with his leg here. Like,
Well, I think he's doing like a waddle, like
he's got a bit of a sassy pose.
he's kind of spread out.
Spread eagle. This dude's spread eagle on camera right now. What the hell?
He's doing a crab walk.
This one looks.
Oh, this is the Fighting Bowser Jr. music.
This is the Fighting Bowser Jr. music. This looks pretty good. I think this looks all right. That's like an acceptable Godzilla. A little thin for me. I like my Godzilla as a fat fuck. Godzilla boobies? Yeah, we'll get to the Godzilla boobies soon enough, if it's here.
I'm so excited for Godzilla movies.
There's more of it. See, I don't know who... I forget who it was that was on this original... On the original version of the TriStar Godzilla. But whoever was, like... They understood it. They understood the assignment. Because, like, that's an actual... Like, these are, like, takes on Godzilla that are like... Oh, yeah, it's, like, a different take on Godzilla, but it is Godzilla. Oh, yeah, the gator tail is really nice. Yeah, Max just pointed out. I like that. Gives some credence to the aqua... marine reptile. There's more of it running. I enjoy.
Aquamarine, like the stone.
Look at why does he look so doofy from the front like that?
Godzilla mugshot.
He looks like he's got a bit of a dad. He's got a bit of a dad bod, doesn't he?
This could be an album cover.
That could be an album cover. Yeah, I like him. I can't wait till we get to like the 3D model they made, like the 3D real life model. Oh, there it is, right there, baby. Look at that. It could have been so good if they look how good this is. It almost kind of looks like obviously he's still a lizard, but it almost kind of looks to me like a seal too. Like he could potentially be just like a full mammal. I really like this though. I think this design is genuinely one of the best Godzilla designs, and it's sad that it's never got used. I think the texture's great. Like, look, he's got the bumps on his head. The face is perfect. That's like, I don't know. I think everything about this is nearly perfect, and they fucked it up. They didn't use this one. What do you?
They were evil.
What do you guys think? What do you think about it?
I like this one. I'd rather have this one than Sexy Godzilla.
Yeah, I also think
I
this.
I think he needs a bit more stuff going on in the head department.
Yeah, his mouth looks a little,
Well,
like, wacky.
I don't know. I like it. Like, I think it kind of almost looks like a lion a little bit. Like he's got like he's supposed to be snarling a bit. I get what you mean, but in movement it probably would look better. He probably would have like actually closed his lips and shit. Oh, there we go. We got a better close up. What is it about it specifically then?
I don't know. You know, expanding on the alligator tail or like crocodile tail, it would be very interesting if they would have gave Godzilla like a longer snout. Like his mouth kind of went out a little more. That'd be kind of spooky.
I think when he gets the longer snout though, that's like I don't want like a super short face for Godzilla. Obviously, I think something around this is perfect because I think if you make it too long, he stops looking like Godzilla. I think the snout is like the most important part of any Godzilla design. Well, that's just me. I love the detailing on the head here, though. Does he have the little ears? Is that it right there? Is that his little cat ears?
Maybe.
I do love his little cat ears, but I love all the bumps. I think the eye. I think this could have been so peak. There's more of it. This looks a little different. The head looks a little different. But still, it's good. It could have been so good. His arms, everything proportion. What the fuck do you mean retry? Okay, this happens sometimes. Just gotta refresh page. What the fuck? Here it is. Why do you mean this file cannot be read? This was happening a second ago when I was testing this. This website is just shitty sometimes. Load. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just more of the same. More side views and shit. Like, that could have been good. That could have been good. Kind of a more gray look. These are just kind of all the same. This one, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know. Look, why is he like have... Why is his torso so long? It like that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that.
It's long. He's got very human arms. I don't even see his right arm. It looks like it's gone.
This is
Ooh.
fucked up. Yeah, something about it is just like uncanny. This looks like the
He
most
looks
version.
like a chichilla.
This looks. He does look like a chia. He looks like we have ones that are like guys in a suit, but this looks like more guy in a suit than any others. Did the playlist? Oh, there goes the playlist. This looks more guy in a suit than the actual guys in the suit to me. Oh, here we go. Here was another design for pre Roland Emmerich Godzilla. They got the longer snout here.
Oh my god, he got a little bit of the boobies.
He does have a little bit of the boobies. He does have a little bit of boobies. What do you guys think about this snout? Because you guys are saying the longer snout. What do you think about this one?
Like,
I do like it, although it might be because he's running, but I do think he's a bit too
Punched?
leaned in. Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree. Let's see if another image still has him looking like this. Oh, we gotta swap to a different category. Come on, load, you fucking website. Why are you so slow? This is the Wikizilla, the Godzilla wiki. Okay, here we go. No, okay, nope, we're just straight into this. That's.
Ew.
I hate that. I really do hate that.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't know how they ever thought. I mean, this isn't the one-to-one for the design, but I don't know how they even thought this was like a good building off point. What the hell? Yeah, this is bad. Built like a ferret. The other one was kind of built like a ferret.
Like a ferret.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. This looks more like an alien than even a dinosaur, if I could be real. Oh my, like, it's not a bad creature design on its own, but like, this isn't Godzilla, man. That ain't Godzilla.
This is a monster versus monster.
This is, yeah, I would love Zilla to show up as like a monster versus monster.
That'd be so funny.
He almost looks more like Orga here. Doesn't he? With like the weird patterns on his skin and like the ridges and the coloring. There's one of the sexy images. Why'd they do this? Why did they do this?
There it is.
Why'd they make this Godzilla look weirdly sexy?
Cause I don't know.
Like it does, like it's. Why'd they do this? I can't be.
Because mind you,
I can't be.
this Godzilla isn't like neither like a boy or a girl.
Hell yeah, says Grim. Grim wants to fuck this Godzilla so bad. Yeah, it's supposed to be androgynous. Recently, have you seen they brought her back? They brought this Zilla back as like.
They did pop back Zilla.
And she's yassified. Yeah, she's yassified. I love it. I love her. Okay, there's the iconic foot. Another weird one. It's just too human. Too like there's another
One.
That one's fucked. I genuinely don't know what they're thinking about.
That looks like something out of like Alien.
The radiation forced femmed Godzilla, says Grim in chat.
Oh my god.
That is what happened. That is what happened. This one is fucked up. This one, it's the feet. Like, what's going on with the feet?
The toes are curling.
Yeah, it just doesn't anatomically.
Zilla looks like they're about to get really intimate with that submarine.
Why do they all look a little like sexy? What is with this? This one's got like the fat thighs. Like if this was like an alien creature,
Like the poses.
if this was like in a Mass Effect game or like some sci-fi movie and like they were like human size and they were like an alien creature and they were sentient, I'd you know what, I'd let it in.
Okay.
I don't know, like, but if the fact that it's Godzilla,
Okay.
All right.
at least they're actually using the atomic breath on this one. Because in the actual movie, it's just a burst of fire.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch Zilla. Does Zilla even use the atomic breath?
There is a scene where you could obviously tell originally this wasn't going to be there, but there was a scene where like Zilla breathes out like force, but then there's like this horribly superimposed fire on top, and you could obviously tell at one point they were just never going to breathe fire. It was just going to be like a big scream.
What?
Yeah, so it's not even atomic breath, it's just fire. Claws. She's in the sewers in that one. I don't know, she looks like fucked up. She looks more like a xenomorph in here than any of the other ones.
Why is she in the sewers?
In the sewers. That's just the face, I guess. I don't know. There's more in the sewers. Oh, this is supposed to be like in the Hudson River or something, I think. Not the sewers.
Oh, the Hudson River. Okay.
If this is the Hudson River, though, she's way too small for this. I can't. What even? Oh, is this supposed to be the where the babies are? This might be where it's supposed to be the babies are. There's more of it. Why are these ones so fucking small? Here we go. Yeah, this is where the babies are, where it was like trying to be Alien and Jurassic Park at the same time. Because that movie's poo-poo. The cartoon show that came out from this movie is way better than the actual fucking movie. Because that Godzilla actually has atomic breath and it like fights other monsters. More of the claws, more of the teeth. Not much here. Oh, here's some of the babies. You can see some. Those are just like dinosaurs. That's just straight up like a fucking baby T-Rex. Like, that's not even anything. More of Zilla. That one's pretty good. I kind of like that. I don't know why the Earth is in the background. They're on an alien planet.
What is Earth in the background?
That's the Goosebumps twist that they're actually never on Earth the whole time. But this almost seems a bit more. I don't know if like she's standing upright more, or if they didn't make the chin as big, but this one kind of looks a bit closer like actual Godzilla to me.
This one's baffling because of just when you mentioned the Earth, it just took me out of it.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know. Yeah, that is weird. That one's pretty nice. See, once again, that looks a bit closer. That looks a bit more like Godzilla. I don't know if it's the pose or what. Okay, now we're going back to smashing through buildings. That one's crusty as fuck. Yeah, then now we're back to Xenomorph. We're back to Xenomorph Godzilla. Nasty. Oh,
Why did they try to make Godzilla everything else except Godzilla?
I don't know. Okay, now we're going to Godzilla the series. This is when this design is actually good. There's the baby. It looks like a fucking chicken. Da-da. See, and then obviously this is still the TriStar Godzilla, but when you watch the show, this Godzilla is actually doing more Godzilla things. See, and this one also stands upright a bit more. I think the only problem I have is look, this Godzilla be gay. Look at it, limp-wristed Godzilla right there. Look.
This Godzilla fruity as hell.
This Godzilla is fruity as hell, but I think this is like. Besides that, I mean, it's good. Maybe the head's a little too small compared to like the movie one. And the coloration is good. The coloration's the correct coloration. Definitely closer.
Indeed.
This is when it's on the building. Famous shot of the head. That looks pretty good. It's good creature design. So what happened in the show is the Godzilla in the show is one of the babies from the ending of the movie, and then at one point aliens get the hold of the original Godzilla corpse and they turn it into Mechagodzilla. That's what happens in the show. Yeah. So it also brings. There's no other like Toho monsters in the show besides Godzilla. It's kind of just like random mutated creatures. Technically, this might not even be Mecha Godzilla. You know what I mean? It might just be like, oh, this is a robotic, cybernetic, cyborg Godzilla. You know what I mean? Might be dancing around it. So they don't have to pay the 3 million royalties. Hey, look, see, here's one of the generic creatures. Oil refinery. More of the generic creatures. Some of these actually, that one looks like the Skullcrawler from the Monsterverse, actually. A little bit.
I don't like that. Well,
I wonder if they took anything from this.
That green thing in the bottom right. I
don't know what the fuck.
That looks like the Metroid boss.
He does look a little. He looks like a Kraid's fucked up cousin on the smack.
Kraid's already fucked up.
And as you see, this Godzilla also has atomic breath, but it's green. But I'm okay with that. I don't know. They changed him back to blue, but then they didn't keep the atomic breath blue. So whatever. Whatever. We'll probably skip through some of these. These aren't that interesting. These are just like illustrations.
That's a cool eyeball.
Godzilla 2000. Here we go. Back to our boy. Back to our favorite guy, the real Godzilla. That's good. The Millennium Godzilla had like that much flat. I've kind of grown to like Millennium Godzilla a little bit more lately, but I always thought his really flat head was strange. Oh my god, look at him. He looks like a Jim Henson puppet. This dude
He's like, hey, what's up?
This dude is in the sitcom Dinosaurs. This dude's just like, and he's like, oh, hey, Sinclair. I love him. I love this one. He looks stupid. This one is kind of neat.
Why is his neck so far forward?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it.
Well, just take that image and put like a wooga on the bottom.
Awooga. That's him when he sees Mothra. Awooga. Yeah, I like it. Kind of almost looks like a cannon or something. Neck. This is kind of closer to what we eventually get in the Millennium Era. Maybe a bit. It's probably just a pose, but he is a bit hunched. But I like that. You can see the more like crystally spikes the Millennium design had kind of starting to appear. See what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
The big fat ones. Those were, why were they so fucking big? Standard Godzilla. He's standing like a man. He got a little got boobies here. He got boobies a little bit here.
He's like, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Hello,
I love the
about
shit
to
like
push
this.
her
I
on-
love
oh,
shit like this that
is
plays with the
scary
silhouette.
looking.
That, ooh, that's like the Shin Godzilla poster in a way.
You can,
That's good.
this is close to like the Final Millennium design, but like the nose is a little weird. He's very thin. You know, he's thin, but I don't dislike it, but it is weird. The spikes are okay. I'm fine with the spike. Like that though. They're not like they're pointing kind of downwards. They're kind of curving. But I love shit like this where it's like this is why I don't understand why people complained about King of the Monsters, because I love when it's like, oh, it's the silhouette. You just see like the shape and the outline and like a few shadow. You know what I mean? I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love that. Another one. That's Millennium Godzilla. There we. That's like that's what it is. I love the teeth here. He looks like that's like you get your fingers stuck in that, you're not getting that shit back out.
No.
Oh, look, they're refining it more. Oh, look at this guy. I like him. He looks like he's like, yeah, we going somewhere? Yeah. He's excited. Excited puppy Godzilla. Oh, he's kind of like that one with the neck again, but like pulled back.
Definitely toned
Pulled
down.
back.
What the fuck is
yeah.
happening
This is
here,
like-
though? Why does he
this is
have
like-
like... What is this?
Instead of a Ooga, it's just like, oh, okay.
Oh,
nice.
okay. What is
He's
what
like,
going on here
wow.
with his like gunt though? What is this? Like he's got like he like, goes super thin here and then just like blom. What's with that? What's going on there? There's another standard Godzilla. Good, you know, good. He's fucking what is it? What is the Simpsons bit like on model Godzilla? Good. I like the scales here. I like this kind of almost like armor.
Yeah.
It almost kind of looks like an armored pattern. This Godzilla almost looks like something I would see in Elden Ring. Do you guys see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
Like this would be a boss. Oh, we got look at this little guy.
Whoa,
That's
whoa.
I'm wrong. That's peak Godzilla.
Uber-
That's peak Godzilla. Put that dude in like a mascot platformer. Kind of make him look a bit more animal here with these. They're bringing back the digigrade legs. They got the spikes that the final Millennium is known for. Standard, normal. I'll stop when I see something interesting. So far, these are just kind of like this is what I do in my sketchbook every day. I just draw the same thing over and over again at 3/4 angle. This one's a little weird. This one looks more like dragon-like a little bit, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Almost kind of like a snake head. Interesting. Just more sketches. Oh, there. Oh, there. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Look.
no, go. Wait, go one back.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's got the gills.
What is with his? He's
Wait,
got
look
like
how his
Bro is
his bottom half is just like going crazy.
dude's Igor. My man's
got-
Igor.
He skipped like no, he didn't even skip like that.
He skipped
He
torso
just
day.
never walked.
I like this a lot. I think this is cool. I think this is that long neck design. This is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a gun, like a wow. I kind of don't mind it. I kind of don't mind like the big heavy top. I think it looks kind of neat. I think it's like makes him look almost like a I don't know what it makes. I just like it.
He
I enjoy
looks
it.
like a One Piece character.
A little bit, yeah. I guess the more cartoonish. That's why I like it. Oh, there it is again. We going around in circles now? No. Okay. Oh, look at this. Interesting. This almost kind of looks like Monster vs. Godzilla before Monster vs. Godzilla. Doesn't it? Like he's got like the head. He looks a little alien though. Something about like the hue. Looks alright. Shrimp posture Godzilla. Shrimp. What the Look at him.
Oh my
He's in New
God.
York again. He's in New York
What?
City.
No,
He's got to do it again after Zilla did it. He's got to come in
the
now.
national
Finish
park.
the job. Okay. Why does it keep doing this? Okay. Where were we? We were right. Where were we? We were there. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why it cuts off sometimes. All right. Sketches. Nothing super interesting here. He's yawning now, and yo, dude's fucking tired.
No.
Different colors. This is his These are his Smash Brothers alt colors. I like these though. It would be weird. I feel like green and purple I would be fine with, but red and yellow would be weird for like Godzilla.
Yeah.
That's like too weird. These
Yeah,
are like,
it's Rodan and Ghidorah colors.
yeah, because purple is like that's an extension of blue, and then green like he's sometimes portrayed as green. Even the Final Millennium design, he's got a hint of green. Here's this is fucking Monster vs. Godzilla before Monster vs. Godzilla. Like, look at this. Yellow and blue kind of look sick. You think the yellow looks good? I mean, I think it would. I don't know if it's very Godzilla. If it was blue with a little bit of yellow, I think I'd be okay with it. But I think the primary color being yellow. Oh, here we got some size charts. Oh, this is for GVK, because look, he's got the evil eyes.
Ooh.
This got Baragon in it. I love Baragon. Puppy dog of a monster. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh, that's like at the ending of like -1 where you have Godzilla's heart.
Yeah, it's like yeah, a little bit. Look, he's got like this. I kind of like this. He's got like this irradiated, like fucked up, burnt thing to his chest here. I like that. That's something also applauded Shin Godzilla for, that he's got like the atomic burnt marks of like real radiation victims had. I thought that was like a nice touch to that design. I just got okay. This is a weird one.
Whoa.
This I've seen this. Yeah,
that's
this is
not -1. That's some Shin Godzilla type.
that's some Evangelion shit.
Well, that's the thing though, because the director of Evangelion directed Shin Godzilla.
I know, so it's very interesting. That's a human man. This is kind of a human man, except his thighs are fucking huge. Dude looking like Garnet. I like this as like an experiment. I wouldn't want this in an actual movie. If you're gonna do something like this, do it like make it like a weird Godzilla and have it be like in an animated thing or something. I don't know if this could ever work in like live action. I think it's too strange. I think it's too much of a departure. There's another. Yep. Look at that's like it's interesting, but that's definitely weird. This is what like the humans at the end of the Shin Godzilla at the end of his tail would turn into. Neat. More of it. Why is it they're have sexy Godzilla's back? Died 1998, brought back in like 2000. Okay, this is weird. What's with this? Is that the Contango? Wait, this might be minus. I think this is Final Wars designs.
Oh.
So that would make sense because they did want him to be more fighty in this one. Who's this? Who's this little guy?
It's Paul.
That's Paul. Yeah, I think this
Paul.
is. I think this is the Gotango, like the big ship they have.
The super sea mollusk.
This one is fucking sick. I've seen this one before.
Whoa.
This one's awesome, bro.
What the hell?
I wouldn't mind like this being you like kind of take this and morph a little bit, make it like a modern space Godzilla design. That'd be
Yeah, I
pretty
can
good.
see that.
I can see that. I just think he looks sick here. Maybe a little too evil, but I really like the coloring. This is like 2004 edgy ass Godzilla. Even like the text looks like Slipknot X.
Yeah.
Godzilla Super Proton Cannon.
Irony.
Generic.
Spaghetti.
Oh, we gotta go to another segment. Why? Okay, we
There's
got
so much.
those. We saw these. Oh, this is the design from the guy who did -1, but in like that show he did, and there's the fantasy sequence. It's all right.
Oh.
It's all right. He's a little round. He's really round here, but it's fine. I think it's whatever. He's got 3 claws instead of 4. That's not how he's supposed to look. All right.
Oh no.
And now, because that was Final Wars, so that was like the last Japanese Godzilla before Godzilla 2014 concept art. Here we go. I think this is some of the most interesting
Shit.
because we actually have quotes here. This one had that Christmas tree effect for the fins. They seemed incredibly big, and you didn't see that from anywhere else on his body. And the lightning effect made it kind of hard to understand where you were looking at. This is definitely a little too T-Rex for me. He's too animalistic here.
Mm.
And I get what they mean by the lightning. Way too big spines. You got to find like that perfect in between. Let me eat another cookie. Rip open this fucking thing. Did my playlist end? 1 second. I gotta find music for the play.
Baba Booey.
What's it? There we go. Just
Oh,
put that back on. Put that back on. Okay.
Evil music.
Evil music. All right. That one's pretty good. I kind of like that one. I like how he's big and chunky. I thought for a second I thought these were the Twin Towers. I don't know why I would even think that. I don't know why I even did that for a second. I really like this one, but it was too much like a T-Rex, and the ratio of the fin's height to his body seemed extreme. We then tried to create a line that was more natural, flowing down on his back. That's how you do it. I like the spines. I think they're alright. I think they're a little too tall, a little too long. What do you guys think? Kind of just like generic Godzilla looking, you think? Nothing too special?
Well, I like a part of me does kind of like the big spines, the lightning. I do like the breath coming out of his mouth, kind of like it goes back to like form like a storm cloud.
That is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie, I do like that. Yeah, but I like the layered look of them. I like how spines kind of look like cooled magma. You know, yeah, they do kind of look like that, don't they? They got that, like, almost like a shell. Almost kind of looks like an oyster shell.
Yeah, this one's like... This would have been like in preparation for Shin Godzilla, right?
No, this is 2014 Godzilla.
20, okay. It's very natural disaster-esque.
Yeah, he does kind of look like almost like a living hurricane or something. He kind of, yeah. The idea of doing spikes instead of fins was really attractive. I like this sort of porcupine version, and he looks real aggressive. The problem is it just isn't Godzilla. We had to be really hard on ourselves to avoid creating something cool that wasn't Godzilla. I definitely see what they mean here. I think it's better than what Zilla was, but this is still definitely like, this isn't Godzilla.
This is not Godzilla.
This would be like a Godzilla you do see in the background of the MonsterVerse, like a porcupine dinosaur thing. Here we go. This feels very retro Godzilla,
terrifying, though.
but that can get a little cartoony. That made me feel where we definitely need to make things a bit more angular. I think it was probably good they didn't just go with, like, almost recreating normal Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because this just looks like Heisei, but with, like, he almost looks like he has, like, Komodo dragon skin. That's what he looks like to me here. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely a lot more scaly.
And not like that armored way, more like that smooth way.
Yeah, kind of like snake-like.
This one was exploring fish-like fins, which made sense because he swims on water. For a while, I thought that was going to be the solution. I'm glad they didn't do that. I think this guy looks cool.
His arms are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they almost look like, you know what because they're like balled up. It looks like they're deformed almost a little bit, right?
They look very weird.
This one, it definitely is supposed to go in for more aquatic vibe, and I don't think it's horrible. I think the idea of making the dorsal plates like literal fins probably isn't the best choice. But I still think this looks very much like Godzilla. Like, I would, like, if you just put normal dorsal plates, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's a Godzilla. Notice they all keep trying to go with, like, different colors for the underbody, which, you know, Godzilla's really done. Here we go. Now we're kind of getting close to what he actually starts to look like. This was another of the blue sky go for it designs. They're all organisms, so you go, yep, I like the head of that one, the spine of that one, the chest of that one. It keeps mutating through each generation. I think the only problem I have with this one is these arms are way too fucking small.
Yeah, they're very tiny.
Yeah.
Very tiny. Ugh.
Yeah, that's...
How's he supposed to pick up things?
How's he supposed to...
tiny ass arms?
How's he supposed to grab the head of the Mother Muto and fucking rip its jaws open and breathe down its throat, man? Here, another classic. This was a classic look and it had some value, but another issue with the Godzilla was the size of his legs. They got really thick and that made his walk cycle difficult from an animation point of view. So last minute tweaks reduced the size of his legs. This one, yeah, this is also just kind of like... Like, this design is good, but if they would have just made something like this, I don't think the... First of all, the tone of the movie, this wouldn't really have worked. For, like, a more upright guy. But, I mean, if they ever want to do another Shoot Godzilla movie, I think something like that wouldn't be bad. This one, Andrew at Weta, he creates these using combination of 3D paint and go over it. It was a quick way of looking at something quite real. Note the fish-like fins. It's kind of more of like a better version of that other fish-like one in some ways. Like his arms are better. His spines are better. They're not as like they still kind of look more like the dorsal plates. But I think you gotta make those things like hard. You gotta make those things the dorsal plates. You can't like mess with the dorsal plates. That's his most iconic feature. You can't be like messing too much with those.
Yeah.
Another fish one.
What is that?
We tried dinosaur-looking
Oh.
designs, bird-like things we have to steal from nature. Nature had billions of years to design Godzilla. We had 1 year. This one.
Why is he wearing a hoodie?
What do you mean? Why is he? What are you taught? What?
Look at his head.
Oh,
It looks like he's wearing a hoodie.
like right here, and then it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Ew.
Or like a penis with foreskin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yikes.
This almost looks. I'm glad. This would have been if they would have went something like this. This is too much like Zilla. This is like a modern age Zilla, and this would have gone poorly again. Good creature design, but not Godzilla at the end of the day. Oh, here we go. We're getting closer to like the actual monster vs. Godzilla now. This is Christian Pierce's work at Weta. He's a massive Godzilla fan and lobbied hard for what I jokingly called Christmas tree fins. But more angular, broken slate look made more sense, as if his fins were growing out of him and brittle to break. That is definitely better than like the actual fins, I think.
Yeah.
And this is starting to get
Yeah.
there. The only thing is like his bottom jaw is so fucking thin. You could just like snap that shit. And I don't know why they keep putting his arms like on the bottom like a T-Rex. But just put those bitches on the side and have him be arms. Don't need to be like scientifically accurate. Here we go. Andrew Baker was probably the biggest creative influence on the look of Godzilla. I spent many nights Skyping him. Oh god, remember fucking Skype? We don't got that no more.
Guy-
Seeing a live feed from his desktop as he sculpted and tweaked a 3D version of Godzilla. This is like, now we got the gills, which I do like. I like, you know, some of the ones that have added fish features. It's not that I don't like the fish features, it's that they're not very Godzilla-like. But putting some gills on him just makes sense for what he's supposed to be. He looks like, what does he remind me of here? You know what he reminds me of? He looks like at the very end of the live-action Mario movie, when like Bowser turns into a T-Rex for 2 seconds. That's what he fucking looks like to me. Fucked up creature. Okay, it just looks kind of like that. It looks neat. That's definitely getting there. Still with the bottom jaw. What's going on? Like, why is that? That's like a fucking cracker.
Oh.
Alternate colors.
Oh, that one. Weirdly enough, that one was very close to the
Which, this one or the previous one?
previous one, like -1 is.
You know what? Yeah, because the -1 he's a little brown, and this one is
Yeah.
like a little. This one's got more of that tan brownish color to him. This is like I don't mind this coloring on Godzilla as long as it's not the yellow. Like the brown is it's when you go with like that when you go so far when you go red or yellow that it's too much. This kind of doesn't look like Godzilla. I don't know. This kind of looks more like Godzilla to me. This doesn't. I don't know what it is about this one. Kind of just looks like a
Like
dragon.
the hedgehog looking ass.
He does, yeah. Look, he's got. You're too slow. Okay, just that one from earlier, Fat Man. Here's the different fin types they were working with. This is kind of the one they ended up on. Yeah, some of these are weird. Like that looks. Yeah, these fins ones wouldn't have worked. It would have made them just too different. Here's the fish. That one. That just looks like a T-Rex you put Stegosaurus plates on. That one doesn't look so bad. Those are like the fish fins, but I feel like this works a little bit more. Like once you have him standing up like normal Godzilla, I feel like the fins, I can deal with that. Almost looks like he has a bunch of wings, doesn't it?
A bit.
He's gonna fly off. Those are way too fucking big, bro. What is he supposed to do with those things?
Ooh, that's too big.
That's too
It's not
big.
that they're too big. They're too big and too sparse. They're like.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. They look like oysters once again. These things are gonna open up and squirt water at you. That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
That almost like some of the ones we saw before, like for the Godzilla 3D a little bit. I like when they do give him this kind of like neck hanging, you know, like a
Yeah.
iguana does.
What do you call it? A gullet?
A gullet. I got
I
a
have no idea.
Okay, where were we? He's gonna load. That was the last one we looked at. I gotta 1 second. Refresh. I don't know what's with this site. Sometimes these things just don't load. Gonna load. Come on. We gotta go all the way back down here. Godzilla 2014. Where were we? The last one we saw was that. Well, that's just Godzilla right there. That's just like actually Godzilla.
That's just Godzilla.
That's just Godzilla. Oh, there we go. And now we're getting to more of the 3D, the actual like model they use for the movie. That looks pretty good. See, look here, they thinned the lower jaw, but I think that messes with it too much. I don't mind Godzilla having like a powerful under jaw as long as he just doesn't look like Godzilla. The webbed hands. Yeah, now we're getting there. Now, yeah, that's legendary Godzilla right there.
Oh, yep, we're there.
We're there. Different postures. There he is. Well, that's just him. That's him right there.
Yeah.
See, this is the only one I don't mind that he doesn't have those mammalian features, because I still think they don't make this like super long and they don't like make it too T-Rex like. They do it just right, where it's like just enough. The bottom jaw is just thick enough. The head's perfect. That's fucking sick right there. I love that shit. That's so good. This is what I'm talking. I like when Godzilla's a bit of a fat fuck and he's got big legs and big fat tail. Oh, fuck yes, bro. Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's good.
That's that good shit right there. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh. More kind of his spines, big overhead view. Godzilla and Kong fight on one of the... Well, unless it's like just a bigger...
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's the bigger carrier.
I guess. I don't know how they made a carrier that fucking big. Oh,
I don't know.
With the power of the U.S.
military. They do give them. They do give those bitches millions of dollars.
More.
Remember when like Godzilla 2014 was coming out and it seemed like Godzilla was like the antagonist? I remember I went into that movie thinking it was Godzilla as the antagonist, and then it had the Mutos, and I was like, "What's going on here?" Bump bottom. Yeah, I like those. I remember watching those. I almost like this found footage look. It's kind of nice. You notice some differences here, like his spines are curving down. He's got a bit of a different mouth shape. I kind of like this. I kind of like this for whatever reason.
A found footage Godzilla movie could be interesting.
I mean, that's if you want that, you just watch Cloverfield. That's a good ass movie.
That was like what somewhat the 2014 was, in a sense.
Kind of.
But like 2014, I guess you could have very easily made 2014 like a found footage because like body cam on the soldier guy. You could have done a mix. I think that'd be the best way to do is like a mix of like normal footage and like found footage segments. That goes hard. That goes hard.
Oh, that one's good.
That's his fucking like victory pose after he like beats Ryu in a match or something. And he turns around. Then there's like the Japanese Gojira appears behind him. That'd be it. That'd be the one. Just normal ass. That's just legendary Godzilla. Oh, are we moving into Shin? I think we're moving into Shin now.
Ooh, Shin Godzilla. Yeah, this is Shin. This is Shin.
Look at him on all fours like a fucking freak.
Anywhere.
Look at this dude on all fours like a fucking freak. He's fat. Look at him.
Oh,
this guy also looks like an Elden Ring or Bloodborne boss, cause like how he's got these fat arms and then his elbow just and it's skinny here. Dude's obese.
We're here. Oh yeah, the Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, I kind of like this. I almost kind of like this. See, this is a way if you want to make Godzilla look a bit more marine, aqua, more like a marine reptile. You just kind of make his arms kind of like this with the claws coming out of fins almost. I like that. Got a T-Rex skull here. Oh, here we go. Here's one where he's like a basking shark.
Yeah, Shin gets fucked up in this one.
For his like first design.
Fucked. Oh wait, no, yeah, it is. We're gonna see stuff then you're not even gonna realize it's Godzilla. Oh shit.
All right. Yeah, this is
exciting.
This is for like the first form when he's just like a little freak and like I kind of like the look of a basking shark.
Freaky ass blood gills.
Yeah, no, that's the second form, Fluid.
He looks like a sperm.
We never got to see the first form. There's the first form.
This is the first form where he looks like a sperm.
Yeah, or a tadpole.
He does kind of look like a tadpole a little bit, don't he? Look, he's like a fetus in that right there. In that.
A little fetus.
Nice.
It's a creature.
I wish I could zoom in
Trying
on a
his-
little bit of these a bit more.
He's trying his best.
It's weird how they made him be on all fours for a bit, and then they just kind of annexed that to just have like that first form be on all fours, and then he eventually or the second
all
form.
fours? More like on twos. He didn't even have arms.
Yeah, he didn't even have arms in that shit. He just had nubs. Bro only had his nubs. Oh, there he is. He kind of looks cute here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God,
I
you
love him.
rascal.
Look at him being a little silly.
Being a little silly guy. Here he is walking around with no arms. This dude just got, you know, bleeding out of his gills. Dude's in pain 24/7 of his life. Kind of supposed to feel
Dude,
bad for this one. I love that image where it's like, guess which Godzilla is a hurt animal that's in pain and which one is a genocidal maniac. And it's like Shin Godzilla and -1 Godzilla. Because it's like, yeah, that is kind of, it's got, yeah, because you think the Shin, how fucking terrifying he is going to be a monster. But he's just a guy. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy. We got some colors for the first form.
Number 8 is just Spider-Man Godzilla.
Oh, there's one?
Spider-Man.
Number 8.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Number 8's just Spider-Man.
Honestly, as soon as you start, if you start introducing red or yellow, that's when you lose me with the Godzilla. That's Yoshi. That's just Yoshi. Right there,
That's
that one.
Yoshi.
10 is just Yoshi. Oh, they can't see it because you're in the way. 1 second, I gotta... Guys, that one's just Yoshi. Look at 10. That one's just Joshua. That's just Joshua. That's my best friend Joshua.
Wowzers.
How do I get this even again? 1 second, I gotta get the screen even. Center to screen. There we go. Oh, where's the button? I pressed the fucking zoom again. 1 second, I'm sorry, my bad. We gotta get back to it. We'll get back to it. Whoa! Where were we? Here we were. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. There's a print. Oh, that almost kind of looks like... That's... Hey, we're back to it! Full circle!
Here we go.
It's Mushroom Cloud Head Godzilla again.
Oh, oh, it's gonna get fucked up very soon.
He looks...
Yep.
That's a fucking
He's
creature.
bad dogging.
Look at his fucking fat rolls on his legs, bro. This guy... How can this guy even fucking move? That goes hard. That goes
Oh,
hard.
damn.
Oh, yes.
I can't tell if this is a 3D model or if it's an illustration.
That's
I think
definitely an illustration.
Yeah, that's an illustration.
That looks fucking sick. I love the, like, just the silhouette of the teeth you see coming out from the purple. I love that shit. Looks like I'm eating food. This almost looks like it was supposed to be Burning Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen that. It's weird we haven't seen that more. And stuff, bringing back Burning Godzilla. Why he blue? I guess you know what? Shin Godzilla is the only Godzilla to like effectively have red in his color scheme because he's got like the red coming from under like the gray black skin. I think that's the only time that's ever.
Yeah. It's cut.
There's another red Godzilla. Alright, here we go. Here's with his big Muppet mouth, his big like flat top Muppet mouth unhinges like a fucking snake. That's scary, man. What if you saw that in real life?
I'll cry.
You'd cry and shit and piss and cum?
I hope the
I'll
airports are still open because I'm leaving. Oh,
Yes.
this is fucking weird
Yes.
shit.
Here we go.
Yeah, so for those who haven't
If-
watched Shin Godzilla, at the very end when they freeze Godzilla and he's just like a statue in the middle of Japan now, these things were starting to grow out of his tail before they froze him. And it's like, the whole idea of the movie is that Godzilla keeps evolving to adapt to threats. And they, I guess, like, you know, this final haunting shot is supposed to be like, oh, what was he evolving into? What the fuck? And this is pretty sick. This is very Evangelion. This is like, this is how you can tell the Evangelion guy worked on this, is these designs. Another one of the same thing where he's like being birthed, the human Godzilla's being birthed out of Godzilla. That one's got an ass poking out right there. You can see that right there. He got ass. This stuff, I don't even fucking know what we're looking
This
at
is it.
anymore.
This is it. Here we are.
Well,
This is Godzilla, by the way.
This is Godzilla.
Like not like the human god. That was supposed to just be Godzilla.
Wait, this was just supposed to be Godzilla?
Yes.
How? Why? Why? Why would they do that?
Or at least, well, eventually we're gonna get to it. I think,
Oh, you mean like the final
This-
form?
yeah, because this is close to it, but I think we'll see the actual concept art of that final
Use
look, because that shit's scary.
more Godzilla people being birthed out of the body. A lot of boob. I'm seeing ass again. I'm seeing boob. It's artistic though. I think it's fine. Is this the one? This is kind of scary looking.
Yeah, this is the one.
That's fucking freaky. The face with like
No,
the eye.
no,
Ugh. It looks like it'd be like a practical effect in like an 80s movie that made you shit your pants when you were little. I like it though. I like it for that fact. You know what it kind of reminds me? What's his fucking name from The Day the Earth Stood Still? 1 second. Gort. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Is this what this fucking guy's name is? Yeah, this dude's name's fucking Gort. He looks like this guy.
Gort.
That's Gort. That's my man Gort.
Gort.
Alright. Let's keep going. More human Godzillas. They were going. That one actually looks like a fucking Bloodborne enemy.
That one's.
Oh, there we go. This is like
there you
this is
go.
the actual design for the humans at the end of the tail. And it's pretty freaky. Why are they women? Is Shin Godzilla a lady?
Well, Godzilla as a whole can honestly be whatever they want.
I remember seeing somewhere that they meant the original Godzilla to be female. And I saw a bunch of chuds on Twitter being like, no, no. It's pretty funny.
King of the monsters, king.
Oh, there's like a double-headed one where like there's two Godzillas growing out of one another.
Yeah, because originally there's gonna be 2 Godzillas.
That's an interesting thought. There they go. They're splitting like mitosis.
Yeah, they're mitosing.
Oh, because yeah, there's that one deleted scene in Shin Godzilla where like a bunch of Godzilla's flesh got everywhere, and they're looking into it, and it's got like eyeballs that are looking at him. It's like
Yeah,
stuff can come off Godzilla and grow into other Godzillas.
Ooh.
This thing looks like this thing looks like it's from All Tomorrows or something.
All tomorrows.
I like this guy right here. I like him. He looks funny. Godzilla's splitting apart. Him shooting blood. I like that one a lot. I like that. That's like a good... It's got better arms, so this is like a Godzilla that if they ever... One sad thing about Shin Godzilla is I'll probably never see him again because he's not very... I mean, he's always evolving, so you could just give him a different design and that'd be easy. But he's not really a Godzilla you're going to be seeing fight other monsters.
No, definitely not.
No.
Like, the creator of -1 said he would love to do a monster fighting flick. But, Shin Godzilla, yeah, he can't really do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what is this the powerhouse of the cell? I don't know what the fuck's going on
We
here.
were just talking about the mitochondria.
The mitochondria,
earlier,
there it is, right
but
there.
No, this is probably the G cell.
Oh, it is probably the G cell. More radiant, which like this is something that's kind of like been left behind since the first movie is like just him leaving radiation wherever he steps.
They
At least
did
enough
bring
to
that
kill
up
people.
back a little bit with Shin.
And -1 too, but like not in like the same way it was in the first one, where just like being near him could fucking kill you.
Yeah. Also 2014, because in that movie,
Yeah.
Tokyo is completely abandoned.
That's not Tokyo that's abandoned, but like when the Mutos bring out, that's like a different. That's from like a real life event. Like that island, and they just blame the Mutos for that real life event. Mutos. He's got like horns in this one. I think this is Godzilla Earth. We're looking at now.
Earth.
These...
See, I love the concept of Earth, but I heard those movies were kind of doo-doo.
Yeah, apparently they're doo-doo, and it's got a shit Ghidorah design, and there's like no other of like the main kaiju in it. Yeah, there he is. That's Godzilla Earth. Bro just looks like an old man. He looks like one of those fit old men.
I mean, because that's what he is. He in this adaptation, he's like a fit old man.
Also, he's a tree.
Yeah, he's a tree.
He's a tree in this one. And those are razor sharp leaves or whatever. Much more design form, I
love
guess,
the
is
concept
lore.
of Godzilla just turning into a big ass tree.
There he is. What's with his face? He looks like a goat.
He looks dissatisfied.
He's like, ah, these fucking kids, get off my lawn. Ah. More the same, the 3D modeling. Nothing much. Yeah, there's nothing a lot to Godzilla. He doesn't even hardly do anything. Most of the time spent Godzilla and Godzilla Earth is literally just standing in one place because like any amount of energy he expends is like too much and then he just goes to sleep. Kind of a lame ass Godzilla. Right, we gotta get back to where we were.
he doesn't do much in his movies.
Oh, here we go.
Like
King of
originally, like motherfucking Mecha Godzilla was supposed to be in that series.
I thought he was. Did that not happen?
Well, Mechagodzilla City, but like the actual kaiju himself, no.
That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Okay, now we have King of the Yeah?
Oh, I was just making a wah sound, like crying.
Now we have the best of the MonsterVerse movies, King of the Monsters. This is the best one, because it has Ghidorah and Mothra and Rodan, my best friends.
So there's gonna be no Kong?
No, there's not gonna be Kong. I don't know if there's gonna be Kong yet. There might be Kong somewhere in this. But this is like early stuff for King of the Monsters. Ghidorah's designs in these are very interesting. I've seen them before. It's very interesting how they tried to like bring Ghidorah into the more modern era.
No, yeah. It looks a little...
Like his wing.
That's good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Put that as my fucking wallpaper. If you would have showed me this and been like, this would be a Godzilla movie in 2018 when I was like 6, I would have been like, and I would have died then and there. Is him swimming up to the Monarch post underwater. There's Rodan. I don't know why Rodan looks like a Muto. They both kind of look like Muto. I'm glad they didn't go with that. That would have been a little disappointing. There's Feathered Rodan. Because they were going to do that
one point. Feathered Rodan. This is like the thing that everyone didn't believe, but it was actually true.
Yeah.
Because Rodan was supposed to have feathers. Because he was actually supposed to be like a bird.
Sorry, I was drinking water. And it does have some basis in the original movie where they were going to be birds. Like even back in the day. In like Rodan's original title movie, they were going to be birds. And they just kind of switched it, I think, because it was easier probably to make a pterodactyl.
No, yeah, design-wise.
Oh, look, there's Kamacuras, there's Kamunga, there's Gamera. There's a bunch of dudes in here. I think that's Baragon in the forefront. Yeah, I like that.
Why?
Yeah, look.
Why are they here?
These are just like for concept, so they're just having fun with it.
I guess so.
I wish we could have. I wish we could have got Kamunga and like Kamacuras showing up though. That's one thing right now about the MonsterVerse I'm a little not super happy with is I want my classic Godzilla monsters. Where is Gigan? Where is Megalon?
Well, yeah, licensing. Toho.
If like Toho wants these movies, I don't understand. Like yeah, it's weird. You want these movies made, don't you, Toho? Like why don't you just let it happen?
Well, to be fair, the 2014 one didn't do too well.
Really? That's weird considering it started this whole universe. This one's crazy.
But this might be hard to take in, but Kong Skull Island kind of saved the MonsterVerse.
What? Well, I guess that makes sense because this is the same reason why they focus on Kong in those movies because he actually has emotion. But no, you can't give the big lizard. You can just give the lizard emotion.
You can definitely give God. It's just Kong. I don't know why, but every movie Kong is in is good.
It's probably because people just like it's because Kong. He's King Kong. He's like the most famous fictional character of all time, after Mickey Mouse.
I wouldn't say all that. I think only recently Kong started actually being big.
I suppose.
MonsterVerse saved Kong.
I suppose. This image goes pretty hard. The only thing is like, why are Mothra and Rodan so fucking small? Like they're not that
tiny. They're little babies.
They are pretty small. They are both pretty small in the MonsterVerse. They're not like huge. I don't really like how small Mothra and Rodan are in those movies, but it's like it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? I'd rather have them in than not have them. Because this was also the movie that finally gave Godzilla his normal dorsal plates back, which was good. Oh wait, this is what they were gonna do. I'm glad they changed it to be more of an homage to Burning Godzilla. That was the better choice.
Yeah.
That's Godzilla looks weird there. He don't got a neck. That dude ain't got no neck.
Got no neck?
That looks fucking sick.
Where'd it go?
Why does Rodan look like a
Oh, that's
skeleton?
Rodan looks sick. They need to bring Rodan back. I miss Rodan.
Rodan is like perfect as like the little shit character.
It's like and the screen time he got in King of the Monsters, that dude was a threat the entire time he was on screen.
He did demolish an entire city. But then he was a little bitch when Ghidorah showed up, which is pretty funny.
But yeah, but that's Ghidorah.
Yeah. Rodan's almost like the good guy version of Gigan, where they're both kind of like little... Gigan in my mind is almost like Starscream from Transformers, where he's just like a little shit. He'll do like whatever he wants to get whatever he wants. He's almost like a pirate in some instances. I kind of see Rodan like that too, but on the other end, where like he's just like an annoying little bitch. Or the underwater.
My favorite thing to say about Gigan, well, not Gigan, but Rodan,
yeah,
is there's a lot of kaijus that can fly. You got like 2 other kaijus that fly.
Yeah.
Rodan can fly, but like he fly good.
Yeah.
That's like his whole thing.
Yeah. He is the titular flying kaiju. That's why I wish they'd almost like kind of focus more on Mothra, like psychic abilities and shit like that. More like, beams and psychic abilities and levitate and PSI. Because like other than that, Mothra doesn't really have. She's not like the flyer, man. Let's just be focused there, right? She's a moth. She's not like a aerodynamic fucking pteranodon. This one's pretty good. I think it's pretty.
I do like how, like, angelic and godlike the legendary movies make Mothra, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will say that, though. I think they lose a little bit. But maybe like she could look a little closer to Mothra. I like the stinger, but I think they could give her some more moth abilities. Mothra is hot, says Games in chat right now.
I mean,
Can't believe
no
this.
comment.
Can't believe I got the weirdo freaks in chat. Just kidding, James. You're okay.
That's
James,
you.
Games. This.
Yeah.
Fuck. People always say this one scene in King of the Monsters is weird, where like he just stands up in the middle of the ocean with no land. And like, bro, whatever. Like, calm down. You're watching a movie about a giant lizard. He float. He kick his legs. He kick his legs.
You got that flotation.
This one's good. Oh, actually, isn't Gigan in this image, or am I thinking of a different image?
I don't know.
There's an image like this where Gigan is in the background. You could see him, but this is pretty good. This almost feels like a opposite image of the You guys ever seen the? It didn't show up, but like the poster for Godzilla versus King Ghidorah in the Heisei era, where he's like grappling with it, and there's like a submarine shooting a missile at them. This almost looks like.
No, yeah, I have a poster of that.
Yeah, this almost looks like the sequel to that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Godzilla whooping ass.
There's in the temple. Where's the one with Gigan? I swear I thought it was in this one. He might be like in the rubble somewhere, and the quality might be. I swear he's in one of these. It's more of the city. Oh, there he is. Now we're getting. I guess we didn't see the one. Well, they're in one of the King vs. the Monsters concept art.
Why does Kong look like that?
What? Why does Kong look like that?
Kong?
Yeah, that's Kong.
Why does Kong look like that? He looks weird.
He looks old. Looks like a disheveled old man.
That one's a bit better.
His fist is really. He only got 4 fingers. There we go. There's the underwater battle. Kong does look weird here.
Oh, I love Kong. Fluid has yet to see Godzilla versus Kong.
Either of them?
You haven't watched it?
No, I've watched them. I'm asking Fluid if he's seen either of them.
No, I have not seen either of them.
Damn, we gotta watch those. There's the on the boat fight. Pretty decent. It's whatever. There's Mecha Godzilla, baby.
Mecha.
I wish he got more screen time.
Yeah, they kind of messed my boy up a bit. But I loved his design. His design was really good.
I wish they would have done, like, from the original first Mechagodzilla movie, do the thing where, like, there's an imposter Godzilla, and then it turns out, oh, it's Mechagodzilla. I think that would have been...
That would have been cool.
I think that would have been a bit better of a choice, honestly. Why is he kind of... What's with the bisexual lighting on him right now? What's that supposed to mean?
Wanking with it.
Yo, King Kong Godzilla gonna tag team him in a different way, you know? Okay.
Whoa.
There he is. He looks small here. He looks smaller than he should.
Oh, he looks he looks really small.
There we go. That's the right size.
Much better.
Is when he's blowing the hole in the hollow. There's Kong coming out like, what the fuck, man? And then them fighting.
We gotta watch Godzilla vs Kong
I
so you
don't
can get the context of these.
I don't know ever why there was this this matchup was ever even an argument for all time ever. Cause like, it would be Godzilla.
I mean,
It would be Godzilla that would win every like. There's just no question.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. What are you saying here? That the monkey will not be evaporated as soon as he gets touched by that fucking laser beam?
Most definitely, but like Kong, Kong has
His brain?
Kong has brain. Also sold more in the box office.
Damn.
I said it. I said it.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good fight. Like, I'm sure the fight against Kong in the first Godzilla vs. Kong movie is like... For Godzilla, it's like, oh, that's one of my tougher fights I've had. But at the end of the day, it's like... It's a monkey... If a gorilla versus crocodile in real life, who do you think is winning?
I don't know.
The
Like
gorilla.
the
Bro,
gorillas
no.
are
In
throwing
real life?
Bro, a
You know
big-
how strong gorillas
Do you know
are in
how
real
big
life?
fucking a big crocodile / alligator could get? Bro, those things are... Those
Hey, look,
fucking
I'm
things are
just
killing
saying,
machines.
Floridians deal with crocodiles on a daily
Little buddy,
basis.
Don't be rolling on your scar. 1 second. Little buddy's rolling on his stitches to try to itch himself. Can't be doing that. You're gonna rip these out and hurt yourself. None of that. Sorry. I noticed he was doing it. It's not good for him. He's getting them out tomorrow. Isn't it?
Yeah.
This looks pretty. This must have been before the axe. Because he doesn't have the axe right now.
Yeah, that's weird how he doesn't have the axe in this scene.
I do love that axe though. I think that's like the cool ass weapon they gave him. It's probably got a down view. He looks like a orangutan here more than like a gorilla. Oh. Ooh, got another one. Him swinging. You know what he looks like there? He looks like the generic King Kong knockoff from War of the Monsters on GameCube and PS2.
The PS2.
Well, PS2. There's more of the fight. There's more Mecha Godzilla. Oh, that's a guy like that. That's neat looking. Yeah, he would just... Yeah, Kong almost died in that, because that was Godzilla's fucking area. He's the god of the sea. The big... Oh, yeah, okay, I've seen this before. Originally, Godzilla was going to come down there instead of Kong coming up to Hong Kong. Which I guess...
Oh, he's like, hey, what's up, bro?
The only time we've seen Godzilla in the Hollow Earth is in the new movie, which is very interesting. I guess he just doesn't give a shit down there.
Because he just doesn't rock with Hollow Earth, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, he uses it to traverse, but he won't, like, stay down there. I guess, I don't know. Maybe he just prefers the sun.
Yeah,
Battle at
I
sea.
mean, to be fair, if you have full access to the surface and you have the sun, yeah, I would stay up there too.
That's literally what Scar King wanted, so... Tried to drown Kong, but does a good job of staying on bad. That the patron tackled Kong's cargo fighter. We don't need that. This is like this is the Kong Godzilla Wars. What's with this one? What's with that one? Oh wait, this is them fighting something together.
What is that?
What is this? What is this lore? Space Godzilla?
Space Godzilla.
Space Godzilla.
Oh, that thing! Yeah, what the fuck?
What is that? Because look, they're all blasting at it.
Because clearly it's Godzilla, but he has wings, so it might be Space Godzilla.
That might be Space Godzilla. More
Which
Mecha
is also
Godzilla.
setting up for Godzilla X Kong, because they had like a similar scene where they're in the temple and they're looking at the pictures.
Yeah. More Godzilla. Why does he look so fucked up here, man? I don't like this.
Oh, he was evil.
He is evil. Okay, I gotta go to the next category, or unless that's the end of it. That might be the end of it. No, because we have -1.
Yeah,
Godzilla vs. Kong.
-1. It's not Jover till it's Jover.
Okay, here's Singular Point. I've seen this guy. I really like this one. This design. I think it's neat. I think I like the chin. Like, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
maybe make the legs a little bit thinner and the gut a bit bigger, and then that'd be perfect. I love the head. I love the like fucking like fist of a head, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, if that shit rammed into you, you'd be fucking dead. This is from a show on Netflix. Oh my god, we're doing this again. Battle now. I was just playing Bowser music. Entire fucking scream. Oh my god. Don't do this to me again, bro. I just want to look at the Godzilla concept art, wikizilla.org. Planet of the Monsters. Singular point. Load. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I think the whole point of this series, from what I've heard, is that in this Godzilla is like the manifestation of a god. He's like that. He's changing over the course of the movie, kind of like Shin Godzilla, because he's like being perceived and understood better more and more. And the more he's understood and perceived, the more closer to what he actually looks like happens. Jet Jaguars. You got Jet Jaguar in this movie. You got like a new Jet Jaguar in this movie, and then you fucking. That's like our main protagonist in the movie.
Nice.
I do love Jet Jaguar.
We love Jet Jaguar.
See, like he starts off as this. As like this eel. It almost looks like Titanosaurus a little bit. What, do you want out, little buddy? Do you want out, you gay-ass little dog?
Damn.
Yeah, I say what I say to this man. He can't do anything about it.
God damn.
I think we're almost through, though, because we're up to -1. And that's when we can end. It's been 1:35. You know, we don't need to go a whole 2 hours. And then he turns into this. Yeah, he, like, as he's more understood, so, you know, very much takes the idea from Shin Godzilla, but in a bit of a different way. I like that. I like that. He looks like the fucking thing that bullies baby Godzilla in Son of Godzilla. You know what I'm talking about?
He looks like that guy.
Oh, we're getting into those shorts that were recently made. Those fucking 3D animation
the
where
Gigan
it's
and the
Megalon ones. Yeah, where it's Godzilla Jr. from the Heisei era, all grown up. This is sick. This is fucking awesome. This is what I'm talking about, man. People who don't respect Gigan and Megalon are freaks. Like, there's some of the best villains. It's like Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, Gigan, Megalon. Those are like the top ones. I like Megalon more than I like Space Godzilla. I actually think this goes hard. I love how you have these two different forms. There's like more bug form, and then he bursts out and he's like this. I think that's great. I will say, I don't know why he has like this dinosaur tail. I'd get rid of that, honestly. Or like shorten it or something.
It would make more sense if you had like a natural like. Oh, my bug knowledge.
Like a thorax?
Yeah, no, not a thorax.
What are you thinking here? What is the word?
I forgot what the back part of the insect is.
Carapace?
No, it's not carapace.
Carapace is the outside.
The gaster.
WD gaster?
That's a hole.
Is this -1 design? That might be the -1 designs we're just looking at. Kong, Godzilla -1. No, here they are. Wasteland Sunset 3rd, Godzilla -1. Okay, there's two different. Oh, Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex. This is a weird guy. Yeah. Like, I like it. I just don't know why he's so bumpy.
He's a little bumper.
This is like canonically the Godzilla from like the baby Godzilla from the Heisei era, though. Because remember, after in Destroya, Godzilla vs. Destroya, Godzilla dies and then gives his radiation to his son. He becomes big. That's it. This is him. All grown up. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful boy.
Okay, it's the abdomen.
The abdomen? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the thorax is the middle part. That's where all the legs are connected to.
Yeah. Here's -1. Here he is chomping that train. This motherfucker.
Yay,
chomping that train.
The train.
The train. Yes. Here's a model of him. I think I think the -1 design could be a bit better. I think the neck's too short.
Neck too short?
Yeah, I like give him a bit of a longer neck. And I think that would be fine. My peak Godzilla design would be the body of Monsterverse, of like King of the Monsters, Monsterverse Godzilla, with the head of like Heisei cat like Godzilla. That'd be peak for me. Yeah, I don't know. His head could be a bit bigger too. Maybe just like a little bit tweaking to his proportions and it'd be better. This one is fucked up though. Like that one we saw earlier, it's kind of got like these fucked up burning here, and like where he got blasted, where his face blew up, it like comes back as like a tumor. I do like it. This one, this guy is just a genocidal maniac though. This one is like, this guy is more evil than Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla was just like a hurt animal that didn't know what was going on. This dude wanted to kill people. This dude was going out of his way to ruin that one fucking dude's day and give him PTSD every day of his fucking life.
Yeah, fuck this guy in particular.
Fuck this one singular guy in particular. Oh yeah, they animated it in Blender if you didn't know that.
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
This is awesome.
It's crazy they animated this shit in Blender and it made like a more $1 billion.
Yeah. It's almost like when you give people time to work on the thing, it makes it more cost efficient.
That looks good. Like, look at that. That looks pretty good for like only $15,000 or whatever they had to make this movie, or 15 million. I don't know. It was a low number. That got a little toy. Is that full circle? We went through these ones.
I guess so.
Is that all of it? Bit of a short stream, but if that's all of them, that hour 30 is good enough for like a full stream. Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, well, no, here's like just like screenshots from shit, but this isn't concept art. This is just like screenshots. All right, yeah, I think that's all.
To an hour 50.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, it is almost an hour 50. Yeah, that's a good hour 40, hour 50. That's a decent stream. Let's get where's the classic image? Where's the classic Godzilla image? Let's put this one on where he's eating a train for now. This dude always eating trains. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Pops of Fluid, for doing the stream with me. That was a lot of fun. I had fun discussing designs of our main G-Man, our main little freak, everyone's favorite lovable nuclear lizard.
The Gabagooey.
Gabagooey. Do you want to tell everybody where you can find them at? Where you can find you at, I mean, rather?
You could just, I don't know, just look up Flavor Pops on, like, I guess, like, twitter.com or something. I don't know, you'll find me.
Alright, Fluid?
Well, I ain't got no places. I exist.
Bro, he's like a creature. He's like a cryptid. You can only see glimpses of him here and there.
You find me, you find Fluid. We're like a package deal.
Damn, these two fucking not really though. Not real. Not real. That was a joke. Not real.
Not real.
Not real. Not real. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you guys. Maybe we could do something like this again. Maybe I was thinking about maybe doing a Mario one at some point, but that might be with different people. I want to get like I want to do one where it's like I have big fans of the thing. Like Pops, I knew you were a big Godzilla. That's why I wanted you here, and you and Fluid have been watching stuff lately, so that's why I wanted him here. I mean, if you want to be part of like a Mario one, more than happy to have you there.
I mean, like, look, catch me at a Pikmin one. I'll go.
All right.
I'll host a Pikmin one.
The only problem with Pikmin is I don't know how much shit we have.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, they did release a whole lot of like
concept art
new
recently.
stuff with Pikmin 4
Yeah.
from like the first Pikmin game.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
I'll help this dude.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. Okay. I'm gonna bounce from the call now. Goodbye. Later, guys. Bye bye.
Okay,
Bye bye.
bye-bye.
Yippee. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right, and there we go. Let's go back to the main thing. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to the stream. One second. Let me get this. This is more important than ever right now. I wish Godzilla would do this so fucking bad. I wish so bad that he would do this. I wish he was real to do that. Go ahead, destroy the U.S. Supreme Court, Godzilla. Make the people happy. Anyways, we'll be back to regularly scheduled Mario Galaxy 2 on Wednesday. Hopefully, beating it. That would be nice. And then we'll move on to whatever I want to do next. Whatever I want to do is whatever I want to do. I'll think about it. I have Battle for Bikini Bottom and Cosmic Shake for free on my PS4 right now. Because I finally logged back into that shit to play Elden Ring. But yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, see you guys Wednesday. Go have a good day. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.